In this video, we'll talk about one of the best ways you can save money online when it comes to digital items. The thing about digital items is that they don't really cost a lot of money to actually distribute across the internet. Literally, it's more or less just a download. So sites like Humblebundle.com, what they do is they bundle together digital downloads, which means items like books, music, and video games, into these packages where you can essentially pay what you want in order to get the games, books, and music. So for instance, right now on Humblebundle.com, they're having this Humble PC and Android Bundle 13, where you can pay $1 and get these 4 games. Literally, $1. And if you pay more than the average $2.92, you get these 4 games down here as well, giving you a total of 8 games for essentially $3. And sometimes with these kind of deals, they'll have points where if you pay $10 or $15 or more, you get a very, very desirable game. Obviously, they make the desirable game harder to get so that they can encourage you to pay more money. Now, the thing is, though, you can pay pretty much as little as you want to get these games or to get these ebooks. However, you do need to keep in mind that there are artists and developers behind these products. Yes, they went to Humble Bundle and said, we'd like to feature our product on your site. It normally sells for $5, $10, or $20, but we'll let people pay whatever they want for it. And that's all well and good. They did decide to do that on their own volition. However, if you do only pay $1 for all the things you're getting, for instance, you want these 5 comic books, it's probably about $50 to buy these regularly. If you only pay $1 for them, yeah, you can get the downloads for $1. But that does also mean that the artists behind these comics are probably not going to eat very well. So it does bring up the dilemma. How cheap do you really want to be? Do you want to be supporting the developers and the artists and so on and so forth behind this music, these comics, these books, these video games? Or are you really just there for a cheap legal download? Now, either way you want to go with it, it's fine. If you want to just pay $1 and get those 5 books, that's great. However, they do reward you. If you pay more than the average, you get a lot more stuff typically. And down here you can see one of those examples I was talking about where there's a set amount where you get even more rewards. What you got to keep in mind, though, is what makes these Humble sites so great is that you really are getting a great deal. Even if you're going to pay $5 for these 5 books, that's reasonable. Those would have probably costed a lot more online at regular retail vendors. And you pay $12 or $10 to get the average unlocks. That's a lot more stuff for just paying a few extra dollars. And same here with the set amount unlock. And if you go check these sites every so often, they are going to have really good deals. A lot of the times, what's being offered is indie developers or indie artists, including music. But it really is a good value. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get their products out there, and they're willing to give it out for a reasonable price as well. In this specific case, the Heroes of Might and Magic series is actually a pretty mainstream video game series, so it's not always indie. But let me go ahead and show you another site that does the same thing as Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle was pretty much the original, but it did spawn a lot of spin-offs, kind of like Woot.com did. So we're looking for Groupees.com. And this is one I like to use personally because they usually have really good deals and often have music here as well. So the other one we're going to take a look at right now is Groupees.com. I like them a lot. They're great for music. They almost always have a music bundle going on, but they also do games and ebooks just like Humble Bundle. And in the case of this one at the top, it's a mixed steampunk bundle, so let's go ahead and click that. So here on their Steampunk 4 deal, you can see that you can still bid a minimum of $1 and get some stuff. That's nice. However, they do have the minimum thing where you increase your payment and you get more stuff. So here you'd be getting several games, comic books, different soundtracks, a lot of cool stuff for a few dollars in digital format. And one thing that Groupees does do over Humble Bundle is they do have bonuses. Whenever the community buys enough products, enough copies of the bundle more specifically, they'll start adding bonuses that everybody who bought it gets for free. And that's really cool because in many cases you'll get 2, 3, even 4 extra items here to download on top of what you're already getting for a very bargain price. So if you're looking for real good deals on digital items grouped together, and you want to be supporting developers and artists directly, then bundle sites like humblebundle.com and groupees.com are really awesome places to do just that with their bundles. It's also a great way to get exposed to different kinds of media that you would have never regularly picked up in a store, but you may be exposed to it because it was part of a bundle on these sites. So I really do recommend you give these sites a try if you're interested in these types of media at all, and until the next video, I will see you then.